My back hurts, don't you know? I don't know what I did to my back, but it hurts so much. I'm gonna try to get through this run. Hello, Rebecca from Germany. Heis. Heis. I remember that word. So the more I sit, it hurts my back more. It like compounds the vertebrae and the muscles. I don't know. Hey, my fish fillet friend. Anywho, so I'm hoping that once I start running, it'll loosen up a little bit. But I tell you, it is something. It is not nice. It is horrible, and it hurts. And I did yard work yesterday. I told you guys on the live yesterday, which was fine. You know what I mean? Because it hurts more sitting and getting up than it does just in a state of movement. You know, Janet, wasn't that cute? Wasn't that cute? The live last night was fantabulous. It was really funny because Mark always calls Dan. You know, they talk every morning. Mark was on the other end of the phone. He's like, Grandpa, Dad, and all his accolades to Danielle. And Dan's like, well, you know, once he gets in that loop, you know, he doesn't stop and he's tired and he just repeats himself. And Mark's like, I know. And he walked out of the room and I started giggling. I said, shit, these Salinger brothers are jealous. Y'all jealous. Y'all jealous. Mark calling bitches. Shit. Shelly, it's on. It's on. It was so funny. Dan was like, well, you know, I think it's because, you know, he knows she doesn't have to do it. It's not her kid, and you know, Dad working the system. I was making the bed. And I said, God, you guys are haters. Y'all haters. Y'all haters. Oh, shit. That was funny. Dan looked at me, started laughing. Because he knows. He knows I don't have to be doing this shit. And I'm doing it. It's expected for his sons, but for me, it was unexpected. Oh, shit. Man, we got some jealous Salinger boys. That was funny. That was fun. Yes. You know, I was talking to my Zoomies this morning. Ice nuggets. Yes. Yeah. Linda, sorry. Nobody else does. So, right. Somebody else, did you hear me telling Dan? Y'all need to, are you listening to your dad? He's the only one giving me praises. He should know it. He knows it. So I was thinking, you know, Ed always watches me, right, throughout the day. He sees, you know, me in the yard. He sees me always cleaning, laundry, you know, always doing something. And so I think he really does, you know, snippets. He can't always remember, right? Like he was saying, the hospital bed or the bed and, you know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, maybe he was thinking back the time that I was helping him when he fell, you know. He remembers moments, right? He can't possibly remember the exact time, but I think he really does, like, snippets. But I think I cooked dinner. Yesterday was a very active day for me. So I think he, you know, he chronicles it somehow and brings it out. And so I do believe he sees. He's always a hard worker, you know. I was out there when they left for lunch and he's pointing at me, you know. When he gets out of the car and I'm still in the yard, you know, should I go help? Oh, there's Danielle working again. Always working. Yeah, you know, he's very appreciative you know, baloots. I know he's very appreciative. I know in his right mind and in there somewhere he knows that this was never expected, right? It was actually probably something he would have never thought would happen. So I do believe in the recesses of his mind. You know, I do believe he knows, right? And he's very appreciative of taking care of me, taking care of him. You know, someone beat Elise. I don't know who that is. He loves being with his family. And if that didn't help anybody else understand, you know, about where Ed's loyalties are and where he wants to be, I don't know what else would, you know. I get bashed. I get bashed all day long, right? A lot. It's just something. But he, sometimes people just need to open their eyes at they don't want to see what they want to see. So I can't help that. But I did post on my Mrs. Diesel NorCal 3 page that you know, Petty Me, who's a follower, and she said, you know, it irritates me that people are so clueless and cannot see the love between you and Dan, and that it's just banter, you know. I posted, I'm gonna start posting a troll response every week, and I'm gonna start posting a positive, because I think it's also important for the people who see the truth and understand what we are, what we're doing. There was a lot of ugliness on YouTube. YouTube's gotten really ugly. And I think that's because, you know, I'm almost at 100,000 followers. And every social media platform has their, you know, I'm still trying to figure out YouTube and how it works and generates. And I'm still unsure of how it, but the more trolls you get, right? The more judgmental, opinionated people are out there, which is fine, because really they help. So of course we had a comment from somebody who likes me but was really disappointed in my mockery of the religion on Sunday. You know, sorry, I'm allowed to have fun. Saints Rocktail, that's where you guys are clueless. That's what I'm trying to say. I have seen the comments, and the majority of it is because of how you say things to Ed. He doesn't have to be told he has dementia or that it's your house, your bills, your lights. He does. And that's what people like you, I'm talking about. You have these ugly judgments and these opinions, which don't matter, because you don't know how it works. You don't know my dynamic in the house and what is necessary, but yet you want to sit here and be mean and bully and harass me because of what you think is appropriate. You don't know what's appropriate with my dynamic in my house. If you took a minute and an ounce of time to look at Ed instead of focusing on me, you would see that he is content, he is happy, and he is not bothered like you guys are about those things you guys don't like me to say to him. But if you look and take a moment and see how he reacts to the things that I'm telling him, the things that he's asking, you will see that it fucking works for him. Open your fucking eyes. Stop living under a rock. Anyhow, it was all in fun. Hi, Patty Hole. It was all in fun. And you guys take things too fucking personal. I can have fun with the comments. I can have fun with religion once in a while when I was being inundated with the bullshit, right? Oh, here's Saints Rock all again. No, he doesn't. I was alone And I was my mom's caregiver for the last 3 years of her life. She died with dementia. And my husband passed 5 months after we moved her here. Okay, here we go again with a lesson. Everybody's fucking different. Get over it, build a bridge, and move on. Or get the fuck out. Plain and simple. There you have it. Ed always looks for an explanation. And if you can't see that, you are closed-minded. If you can't see a different perspective from a different family, you are closed-minded. If you can't see the truth that lies before you, you are closed-minded. Just because you claim to have cared for people like Ed doesn't mean you are the professional of all. And it just shows your true ignorance of not knowing that everybody is different and requires different things. Pay attention, open your eyes, stop focusing on me. Stop focusing on me. Look at Ed. Stop focusing on me and focusing on the negativity and what I'm doing wrong. Because you know what? I probably am. But whatever I'm doing works for Ed. So that's what I focus on. And if you can't do it, get the fuck out. Anywho, so my religious diatribe. Y'all take things too fucking personal. Just like my bantering with my husband. Y'all get over it. Get over it. If you, I'm a biche. Oh yeah. Coming from the person with the ugly judgments. I'm a biche, you guys. I'm a biche. Because saints of holy and thou, who was a caregiver for 3 years to her mama, and then her husband who died 5 months later, knows more about Ed and the acts of caregiving than I do. Lord, have mercy, praise Jesus on my soul.
Is everything okay out here? I hear screaming.
I'm praising the higher powers, the higher beings, because I am told I'm a biche for the way I take care of Ed. And because I don't do it then, like the saints old Catholic lady over here, I am wrong. I am failing. And I need to leave the job up to you.
I will pull through. I will get the job done.
Once again, Saints sees all my problems. But yet they're on here. Holier than thou. Knowing everything. What's right and what's fucking wrong. Saints, for your football fucking team, one day, you too will have the powers that be. One day, you too will be able to look in the mirror and have a little self-reflection. One day, you will realize.
Who the hell are you, Mrs. Martin Luther King?
That it's not all about you. And just because you were a caregiver doesn't mean you're a professional of Ed. There you have it. Take the fucking run. I'm throwing you a touchdown out of my motherfucking life. Did you catch it? Carry on. Anywho. Fucking idiots. I got a flea-sized brain. I'm full of judgments, ugliness, hate, and misery. Therefore, I am right. This is what's wrong with society. Do we not see that? Anyhow, closed-minded people are the issues today. Self-reflection. You think by coming on here calling me names, telling me what I'm doing wrong, is somehow validating your ugliness. That does not validate anything because you have judgments and opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got them. They're not helpful, nor are they right. And they are really, most of the time, full of ugliness and hate. Now, a true person who is humble, who is kind, who is respectful, who has empathy, and who doesn't name call people you have no fucking idea about. Just a little fucking snippets of stuff that you put on the internet, which, by the way, they focus on you and not the big picture, right? You can't see past your ugly eyes. You can't see past your misery. You can't see past your hate because you are projecting your shit onto me. If you for once took a moment to look at the whole picture, you would see, praise the Almighty, you would see that what I do, whether you think is right or wrong, works for Edward. I am the professional of Ed. I'm not the fucking professional of your mother, husband, grandmother, or whoever. I know what works for Ed. I know what works for Ed. Why can't you get that past your little brains? Right? Everybody wants to focus on me, how I said it, what my tone's like. Have you ever fucking thought the tone that I speak in helps them hear better? Drew, this isn't an airport, sweet pea. There is no need to announce your arrival nor your departure. Because I can give 1 fuck, 2 fuck, 3 fucks, 4. Why do people think that that's gonna hurt my soul? I don't really care. Well, people want people here that get me, that understand me, that don't give me trouble, don't exude hate onto my page or in my soul. Y'all need to grow up. Stop focusing on what I'm doing wrong and focus on what you're doing wrong. Because I would never, ever go on people's pages that I don't know, nor have I taken the time to know, and call them names, tell them what a piece of shit they are, tell them how they're doing everything wrong, and tell them what a true gem she is, being sarcastic. But I have the problem, which you guys can't see, and shows me the truth behind your person. It's a you problem. Because nobody who has their right mind would go on and attack other people. There you have it. TK in Texas, because they don't want to see that. They don't want to see that he only remembers me. They don't want to see that he gives me accolades all the time. They don't want to see that. People have said that he's scared of me. So that was why he's so nice to me. You know what I mean? They have already formed the judgments, and until they grow and expand their minds, right? Will they be able to see their own truths, right? People don't realize their projection of themselves onto others. It makes them happy. It validates how they feel. And it's really a sad, sad world, you know? Ed isn't a robot. He's not. Shit, Christy. I didn't know that. Yeah. Ed. Closed-minded and closed-eyed people. That is the problem with today's world. Anywho. Most of the people, Smokey, you are right. Most of the people claim they are quote-unquote caregivers that we know aren't. Because a true caregiver would never come on to another caregiver's page nor house, nor in public, and tell them all the true things they are doing wrong. When people speak of perfection, I know they're a joke. When people speak of perfection, I know they are probably god awful with their caregiving. Because like I said last night, and over again, perfection is not there. There is no perfection in life, in marriage, friendships, works. So if you're coming on here telling me what I'm doing wrong, it's kind of scary to think what you do, right? I'm showing what I do. I'm showing how it works for me. I'm showing. But yet you guys don't want to look. You don't want to see. No one wants to hear about your personal issues and private life. Why do people do this? Cheryl, why are you here watching? Why are you here listening? Do you not see how ironic your question is? Do you not see that? Because I do. He does, Janet. He does try to put the pieces together, and he can't put it together. I think it's the confusion between me and my mom, you know. Sometimes, Frank, don't be a small-minded person, you know. If you don't enjoy something, I don't understand why you're here, you know. It doesn't make sense. Does it make you feel better to call people names? Does it make you feel better to get negative attention? Does it validate how you feel as a man, right? Does it validate you into feeling bigger than you are? Small-minded people are people like you. People who thrive and grow. Thrive and grow off of your own misery, projecting it onto others. Will, I'm sure your mama would be proud. I'm sure your wife, girlfriend, kids, do they know their role model is on social media, bullying, harassing women? Yeah, that's a winner. Think about that. Do y'all ever think about when you do something, right? I always think about, God, when I do something bad or mean, you know? And I think, God, what would my kids say? You know? Hey, Hecka, how's it today? Yeah, so, anywho, yeah, and people are just so big and powerful. He's a little pissant, you know, crawling along the fucking, yeah, me, Frank. Me like to beat up women. Me like to be a bully. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, back to the sermon. If you don't get me, you don't get me. If you're gonna take things I say to personal, I can't help that. But you have to know that I'm not here to offend anybody. But it's gonna happen because people take things too seriously. My sermon on Sunday was just meant in good fun. Doesn't have anything to do with my political beliefs. Well, maybe some. My personal beliefs, maybe some. But as you know, in my streams, I make fun of my own, right? I make fun of my own stuff, my own banter with my husband, my situation of being stressed out, myself failing every day. I make fun of myself. I'm gonna make fun of the personal attacks sometimes that I receive. The things that I find ridiculous, right? On my page, the comments. And at that time, I was getting a lot of comments. You need to sit down and pray with Ed. You know, do you pray? Does Ed pray? Do you believe in God? Do you do this? Do you go to church? Now, we normally steer clear of those things because everybody's different. And when you start talking about those things, people get offended. So comedians make fun of religion all the time. They make fun of their family. They make fun of themselves, friends, foes, and so on and so forth. However, you can't take anything I say personal. And if you are going to do that, this isn't the place for you. I will probably continue to do my sermon speeches on Sundays. I think it's funny. I think it's fun. I have a lot of religious people who follow me. They appreciate it. They laugh because they don't look at it as an attack as people do. It's not an attack. It's making fun, giving content based on the stuff that I'm reading and seeing, right? That's it. There's nothing more to it than how you interpret it. I'm not attacking the religious. I'm not attacking your beliefs. But stop projecting your religion and your beliefs on me. Plain and simple. If you are going to project your ugliness, I'm going to respond and try to make fun of it. If you are going to throw your religion and your political beliefs on me, there might be a time that I'm going to make fun of it. I'm going to make fun, try to make people laugh, and that's it. Don't take things as an attack. Not everything is an attack, but people are so defensive today. I used to be so worried, on these stupid apps about being able to have fun with things, and I wouldn't do it. Now I don't give a fuck, right? You're gonna pester me about shit. I'm gonna pester it back. And if you can't take it, then don't give it. It is not personal. It is meant to make people laugh. My cussing, I cuss. Stop telling me to not cuss. Don't tell me to mock myself, my relationship with my husband, or the religion aspect when y'all are attacking me and putting it upon me. Will be the last comment was, you made a mockery of the Christian faith. Why is it just the Christian faith? I wasn't just attacking the Christian faith. I was attacking all of them. Right before Easter. Right before Easter. How dare you? I am going to be me, Hecka. People already don't like it. I already lost a couple followers because of it, and that's okay. That's okay with me. Because if I lose you because of one skit I'm having fun with, then you don't understand me at all. You don't understand me at all. Because you know me. You know it's not meant to be an attack. You know I was having fun. We're meant to be together. I'm not gonna even get into the Texas. I'm not even gonna get into that today. I was trolling a troll, 100%. I gotta go pee. Hi, Trent. I'll be right back. Thank you. Thank you for letting me go pee. Thank you for letting me be myself. And thank you to the idiots, trolls, and the nice people out there who come on and support me every day. What the trolls don't understand is that they give me a boost. I understand how it all works. Y'all keep saying, don't feed into the negativity. I am not feeding into the negativity. What I'm trying to do is show them their ignorance. And like I said, he is still here, Texas. He's still here because he can't stand it. He's so obsessed with me that he can't stand it. That taste that I leave in his mouth because I aggravate him so much, he cannot pull away. Angie, no shit. No shit. But what I'm gonna tell you is if you don't like somebody's postings, I wouldn't watch them, right? It doesn't validate. I mean, you're looking for validation. I hate that shit. If you insist on posting your content, then be fair. Not everybody's going to agree and will post. No shit. No shit. But why post, Angie? Y'all miss when you give ridiculous comments like that. To me, it's like you're looking for validation for the negativity. You're looking for validation for making it okay. If I don't like something, I don't watch. Nor do I take the time to comment. Why waste my breath on something that I could give two shits about? That doesn't validate your attacks. People think that just because people post and share their life, that they're there to be a human fucking dartboard. No. You either relate to it, you enjoy it, or you don't. That doesn't give anybody the right to be an asshat. Anywho, enough of that shit. But yes, YouTube is getting ugly. YouTube is getting uglier. Yes, B, I know you need the trolls. They force the algorithm. I just wish that social media was different, right? There's so many positives with social media. So many. But yet, it feeds off of the negative. It feeds off of the negative. That's what makes me sad. You need the idiots with the flea brains out there. You need the closed-minded people. You need the angry people. You need the people who feel like shit to attack you so that way your algorithm changes. It should be the other way around. Your algorithm should be managed by the nice, the support, the empathetic, the loves, not the anger. Not the anger. It's bass backwards, just like our fucking country. Anyhow, plain and simple. Did these mamas teach them manners? Some of them they tried, Kim. Some of them they tried. So anyhow, it's just a sad world we live in. That's it. It's a sad world. But I'm here to teach. I'm here to try to make people aware of their behavior, to stop attacking mine and other people's, because if they are the ones attacking, it's them they need to focus on. And like I say every day, I get a couple who come back and apologize and say, I'm so sorry. My bad, you know? Yes, it's sad that you rely on the trolls to give you the boost. It's really sad. Because to me, that is just a breeding ground for negativity. Oh, you must have the trolls in order to succeed. Sad. but so true. So keep on coming on, trolls. Obsession is a good thing. I'm almost at 100,000 on YouTube. I need some more angry people to flock to my page. Oh, here we got another one. Jean, this is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. It's a sad world because people respond to your comments. Yes, Carla. It's true. Living in their glass houses, throwing their stones, because they are much better than the people who don't comment. He's very positive. And Joe, that's so funny. Because people say, people should, we had more people like Ed out there, right? All these people who claim to support Ed, do you think Ed would like you bullying his daughter-in-law, the one who takes care of him? Do you think he would find it disgraceful, mean? Do you think he would find me mean? No. Yeah, Smokey, that's true. I love the trolls, really. I love the trolls because they give me dialogue. They give me banter. They give me creation. They give me content. They give me acting. I've learned to act really good. Ed would be mad. Ed wouldn't support any naysayers out there. And if you think he would, you guys have bumped your head with a 5,000-pound brick. You know what I mean? Life is too short. Fix yourselves and stop focusing on others. Yeah. And that's the funny thing. Patty says, most people look forward to when I attack the trolls. Or to raise awareness of many issues. I did, lady. And, I think about that sometimes. About all the different people that have formed friendships on both of my platforms, right? We have the YouTube friendships, we have the TikTok groups, and people who communicate, right? And continue the relationships. I feel so lucky that I have contributed to people in that way. I have Zoomies that started over a year and a half ago. And these are like family members to me. They're at my house every day, right? We got the group down after people left. Shit happened. And you know what? We have a group of people. They have developed friendships. They visit each other. They fly all over the world to see each other. Or the United States. One is in a relationship from the Zoom. Those are the things that Ed has done, right? He's given us this platform. People fell in love with him. I don't know why. Dan is the main person who created it. People fail to see that. People say if it's not for Ed, no, if it wasn't for Dan. If it wasn't for Dan to create this channel, you guys not only would have met, you wouldn't have been able to watch our journey and see the transformation in myself, and Ed, and Dan. I wouldn't have met so many amazing people that I visit, that come out to see me and spend time with me. It's fucking cool. Fucking cool. People who are in my house hear the arguments, hear the yelling, hear the impatience, and they don't judge because they know it's normal. That's fucking amazing. That's amazing. Ed would be so amazed at what he's done. He would be amazed that he's helping support the family. He would be amazed that Dan could retire from something he's been abused from, pushed out of, fell out of love with. he would be amazed at how people all over the world find him charming, handsome, intelligent. And you see those snippets when I talk to him. Oh, they don't know me, that's why. Those are truths. Ed was not an easy guy to get along with. He was stubborn, very stubborn. He liked his way. And he was, let me tell you, he was quite different. He would be amazed that people looked at him in this light. He would be thankful. He has fun when he's on these lives. It keeps his mind moving. It keeps him engaged. It keeps him happy. It redirects him, and he gets a kick out of it. Stop talking about exploitation. This man is amazing. This man has done a lot of good for so many people, for myself. This man enjoys every ounce of the attention he gets. He may not always understand it, but it's there. It's there. This man is thankful. He made the bet. Kick him in his ass, don't you? This man is thankful for the care we give him, for taking him in. And if you really know the man and take the time to have learned about our dynamics, you would know he would be proud for where he's taken us. Interviews, Wall Street Journal, AARP, established literary papers, magazines that would never come to us in any other vein. He would be proud. He would be proud, and he is. Every time he talks freely, you can tell how proud he is for being with his family. How proud he is that I am able to care for him. He's proud. He's a doctor. You think he wouldn't want to be and shown the way he's shown? Y'all, he likes to teach. He likes to support. He likes to help whenever he can. And if he understood, he would be enamored with what we have done. He would be so thankful, so happy. Plain and simple. We aren't the type of people, I was talking about, you have so many different communities on these social media platforms. You have people who scam for money, They use people, fake friendships to get more money out of them. They lie, they cheat, they steal from others. They pilfer, they steal content. And there's genuine people. There's genuine people on these apps as well. People who show their true emotions. People who show their vulnerabilities. People who are truthful as much as they can be or want to be. It doesn't matter the genre that you fall into. There are assholes everywhere. But I'm pretty proud. I spent some time looking and just doing some research, if you will, on how I'm different, right? I know, Dan, I think is that the one, the 200,000 one, Rebecca? Dan is, that one needs to be taken down. It's sad. I mean, I look at other people and I think, I don't really think there's another Danielle out there. I haven't seen another Danielle. Have you? Anybody? I haven't. And I like that because it makes me different. It makes me stand out. It makes me be true to myself and my friends and followers. I love putting myself out there. I never in my life thought that I could do what I do right now, right? Take care of Ed, be somewhat healthy while doing it mentally, to be on social media, talking to regulars who enjoy me, enjoy my diatribes, my making fun of people, myself included, and my husband. Never thought I would make true friends. You know, I try to connect with y'all in different ways that I can, because that's what's important to me. And I believe that's what makes me stand out. You know, that's what makes me stand out from the others, is because I take the time. Dan will tell me sometimes too much, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it, you know? People are like, you get so upset with the negative. Even my husband. I'm like, no. When I'm on a live and I'm making fun of people, you know, I'm clapping back. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying making fun of their stupidities. They're validating their behavior. You know, I enjoy clapping back. It's a game for me. It's fun. It keeps me alive. It keeps me energetic. And it throws me in tangents, like my recent church service on the treadmill in the garage on Sunday. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with getting people to laugh? What's wrong with blasting everybody, including myself? I make fun of my hanging labia. I make fun of my leaking bladder. I make fun of my leaky fucking ass. I make fun of my weight gain. I make fun of my nose. I make fun of everything. There is nothing that somebody can say to me that pisses me off other than my hemorrhoids. That's right, Jake. My hairy ass sometimes. You know, my porcupine labia, because I haven't shaved in forever. My errant nipples. My dying organs on the inside. I'm running with the tampon in right now. And it's not fun. I don't think I injected it all the way in. Yep, it's truth. I make fun of myself. Does that mean anything to people? I put myself on blast. I've been bleeding for a whole goddamn month. My body is so confused, it doesn't know what to do. Menopause. They say, fuck this shit. You prefer the Daisy Cup, Jacob. Somehow, yeah. In this one, y'all, I bought a CVS brand. And the injection process was not fun. Have you ever had those injective, the plastic, cardboard, whatever you use? This one happens to be plastic. I fucking hate the plastic. Give me the cardboard. I grew up on cardboard. Stop giving me this new invention of plastic. I don't like it. And every time I think, well, maybe it'll be more gentle. It won't snip a hanging labia on the way in. Maybe it'll glide better and not take anything with it. Nope. I'm in there this morning fumbling around because I can't fucking push it in. The applicator's in. And I'm trying to push it. Push it! I pull it out, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to give it a little head start. Spit shine. Make it lubricated a little bit to get in the vagina. So I see some movement, put it back in. And then you're fumbling around. You know? You got nails. You got juices. You got shit in your fingers because you're trying to get the shit in. Cardboard. Cardboard. I'm telling you, I never used the OB. I couldn't imagine. At that rate this morning, I should have used an OB. I literally gave myself an exam. I did, in and out. The plastic is sharp. That plastic applicator with the little claws on the end, that shit can snag something. And if you use a pad, I'm not walking like a toddler with the diaper on. You ever hear the toddlers running? That's what you sound like if you're wearing a fucking pad. Mary, quite contrary to your beliefs, I just spit. Hell no. People will be like, isn't she like 50? Is she wearing a diaper? No. A pad. Pads have odors. I smell it. Even when I put a little panty liner in. Anybody smell that? I smell blood. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I'm going today and I'm buying me cardboard. Those plastic fucking claws coming out. Ow! Took my labia. Right with it. The dangling one. I know. Because sometimes, Mary, we be dry. Even though we're bleeding, we ain't lubricated. So when we rip that out, a piece of our internal fallopian tube comes out with that shit. Leah! What was that? Nothing, just a little bit of the vagina wall came out with my tampon. Yeah, joys. For those in high school. OB. Sadie, at least you didn't have to buy any fucking tampons. I don't know. Sally. The fucking claws. Push the tiny claws out. I don't know. Why didn't nobody ever tell me that shit before? I fucking hate plastic. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm angry. I'm done with it. Cardboard is the only way to go. Now, you can buy generic cardboard tampons. Sometimes, yes, I think period blood smells. There's a certain, your dogs come up and you're like, yes, girl. Yes, mama's on her period. Get the fuck out of my crotch. And you walk into other people's houses and their dogs go right to the crotch. Yep. I be bleeding today. Fucker. Give away my secrets. Cardboard. Those claws will take your labia in one swift swoop. One swift swoop. Hated it, Gina. You're lucky. One swift swoop, they're waiting to clump down on that labia. Thank you, Andrew, for the hanging labia. Thank you, son. And then you buy a generic, plastic applicator, and the string that's attached to the cotton feels like one tug too hard might leave the cotton swabby up the hoo-ha. You know what I mean? Every time I yank on it, and there's a generic one in my vagina right now, and I'm thinking to myself, praise be. Please let it come out with one slight tug. Let all of it come out. Let's not leave anything up there for toxic shock syndrome. Because I need my hair, I need my health, and I need my freedom. I don't know, you guys. Try a friend in high school had generic and the string broke. I'm telling Tam! I'm stressing. The claws already got me this morning. That's all I need to know. I could be bleeding. I mean, it could have nicked a little lip, but I wouldn't know because, I've got blood dripping down anyway. So it's like, well, here we go. Yes, OB, Lake Lady. It is. Every time I tell these stories, I want men to understand. I want men to feel our pain. I want men to understand this part of aging is not fun for us women. You appreciate your woman. And this is what brings me to today. I know, well, Smokey, I've learned a lesson or two, and my cheap ass still has not gotten it. But today, as I'm walking, and I saw the string hanging out, oh Lord, just wish me luck. Wish me luck. So that brings me to today. Today is Tuesday, y'all. What happens every Tuesday? It is the day of the woman, the day of the strong ass bitch, the day of the woman who has had traumatic experiences throughout her life. Traumatic. We've experienced death, we've experienced life, we've experienced divorce, feast, and famine. And now, pandemics. Shit. During all those journeys in life, we remain strong, sometimes battered, sometimes sad, and sometimes angry and depressed. But guess what? We prevail. Majority of us get up our ass and we still slave away, taking care of our family, right? Working, trying to keep shit together, trying to keep our bodies from falling apart while we are taking care of others. And let me tell you, our minds are going, right? Our bodies are failing and our bodies are aging, but yet we don't stop. We don't stop. We keep shining in times of sadness, times of weakness, sickness. We still do what we are supposed to do, which is care for the people around us, care for our houses, making sure people are loved, they feel embraced, they feel secure because we're there picking them up and putting the pieces together. That is why I celebrate us on Tuesday. We take a time in the day, every Tuesday, to buy the shoes, buy the purse, fuck it, YOLO. Eat whatever you want. Apparently that's been my motto for the last 3 weeks. Just in time for bikini time in Cabo. It's not good. Anyway. Take your time, take your minute. Take 15 if you got it. Take an hour if you can. Take 45 minutes to go eat alone. Eat in quiet, eat in solitude, eat with a book, have a glass of wine, have something, a tea, whatever it takes to get your mind right. To get your mind right and appreciate everything you do for others. Know that you are a strong ass person. Know that you are why. Know that you are why. Know that people need you. Know that that should keep us going enough. Take your moment. Take the time. Because without us and without taking care of ourselves, everything would crumble around us. Just saying. I'm just saying. There's some men out there, right? There's some men out there who are good to help pick up the pieces. But for the majority of the time, what I have realized is that it's pretty much, a strong ass woman that's behind everything. Sorry, Stacy. I love it. And I'm falling into my book. I'm learning to say no. I'm learning to say no more. Even to Dan, tickle my back. No. I'm in bed. I'm reading. I'm in pain. My organs are churning inside. They're cramping. Right? My back is hurting. I'm reading. No, I'm not tickling your back. No. No. Claudette, I get that. I don't want to be needed today either. I don't want to be needed. And I wake up sometimes thinking, I want to be invisible. I don't want to have people see me. Hannah, mental health is so important. And that's why I also take a pill. A happy pill, if you will. People like to throw it in my face that I take it, but at least I admit it. At least I talk about it. At least I'm not afraid to share my truth, right? I'm not afraid to share my truth. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed that I needed an extra little help getting through the last 3 years. I'm not ashamed of that. And why should I be? Normalization of fucking life and our issues helps others when you put yourself out there and you talk about them. It helps other people realize that they're not alone. They too are afraid to talk about pills and mental illness. Why? We all have it. We all have mental illness. Whether or not you want to believe it or not, y'all do. Some of us are just apt to meet it head on. I've dealt with my mental illness for years by itself. But when the pandemic hit, we got Grandpa and Andrew was diagnosed with a kidney disease. I couldn't do it anymore. I was falling down every day and I couldn't get up. I had tears that wouldn't stop. I had an elephant on my chest every day. I was also going through menopause more intensely. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do my job as caregiver. I couldn't do my job as a mother. I couldn't do my job because I was failing myself for not getting the help I needed, for not focusing more on my mental health, for giving myself to everybody all the time. I couldn't do it alone anymore. I couldn't do it. Dan, no, you don't want that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's not imagine wanting it. It's imagine I need it. Because I can't keep going on with me curled up in a corner every day. I can't do it. How can you not see I'm suffering? How can you not see that I'm dying inside? How do you not see I'm breaking and I'm broken? I was done. I was done. I couldn't do it. I said, uncle. Finally, at 48, I said, uncle. I stopped trying to take care of my own shit and trying to manage because people kept telling me, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. You're fine. We all have that. Just grin and bear it. You'll get through it. We all do. And I did for a long time. And then I couldn't. I couldn't. I look back on that time, and I look back on a little bit of time before that, and I thought to myself, God, what an idiot I am. What an idiot I am. Why did I allow people? Why did I allow people to tell me what I needed when internally I needed, you know? So I'm on Lexapro. That's the first one I've ever taken. Actually, I lied. When I started having really extreme panic attacks at 19, I was taking full load at school. I was working full time. And I got pulled over because I had a panic attack on the freeway. My anxiety really kicked in at 19. You know, Sadie, most men aren't really observant with those things, but most women hide it well. Most women hide it well. I don't know what you're doing, what you're showing, and how you're feeling around him, but sometimes I always I put on a brave face because I don't want people to think I'm weak. I never wanted people to think I was weak. And so I think I just went along until I couldn't anymore. Sadie, I know with your leg amputation, it's a new thing, right? So I get it. That in and of itself takes some recovery and some grieving, I guess, maybe. And understanding that, you know, you will be fine. But it's okay to have those days. And you need to tell him, honey, you know, I love you, but I'm going through shit right now. I'm going through it. And some days I put on my brave face. But that's the problem with us, Sadie. That is the problem with us. Is because we put on our brave face. We show the world and our family that we are fine, when internally we are not. It's our fault most of the time that people don't see what we're really going through, because we hide it, because we don't want to seem weak. We want to seem strong. We want to seem like we can do it, but we do it to ourselves because we don't ask for help. No, we got this. Yeah, I don't know, Maria. I don't know why we do that. Sadie, I saw my mom doing it her whole life. You know, I saw my mom putting on a brave smile. I saw my mom hiding behind her eyes. I saw my mom saying everything will be fine, when inside she was scared to shit. I saw my mom be a single mom. I saw my mom raise her daughter. I saw my mom scared every step she took, but she still did it with a smile and with love. We get it mostly from our upbringing. We get it mostly from, I think, our environments, really. We get it mostly from being empaths, because we don't want people to feel our sorrow, our sadness, our worries. Because as a mom, most times we're not supposed to be, we are the person. We are the person everybody comes to, you know? We have to be strong. How could we not be strong? I mean, we have to be strong. But we aren't. And it's okay. My mom never complained either, Sadie. Ever. Ever complained. I am so the opposite of my mother in so many ways. She was passive. She was relaxed. She was, it'll be fine, Danielle. We'll get through it. It's good. I love you. Hi, GSR. I can see you clearly now. The ginseng is gone. I see you as GSR, my fermented friend. My mom never complained. And again, that's upbringing. We take on the roles. We take on the proudness. That was something we were probably proud about with our parents. I was looking for ginseng all morning. I never laughed so hard in my entire life. No, and it is, Mary, but you don't realize that at the time you're going through it. You think it's weakness. I always thought of it as weakness, you know? I always thought of it as weakness. I always thought about sharing my mental stress, my anxiety was weakness. I don't know where I got that from, but maybe it was because my mom was always so secure in her. I don't know. I don't know where I got that from. But now I'm talking about it because it's so ridiculous that we aren't allowed to talk about it. Psst. I have had friends tell me, "You don't have mental illness." What? I have anxiety. Yes, I have OCD. That's not mental illness. Bull fucking shit, it isn't. It's on the fucking spectrum. It's all on the spectrum. So I think, you know, we're all raised differently. We're all raised, with different insights, right? And I have OCD. I have anxiety. To me, that's an illness. That's something I have to work through every day. That's something that I need help with getting through every day. That is part of the spectrum. That is mental illness. PTSD too. I do have PTSD. And I'm not ashamed to talk about my issues. I'm not afraid to call my own shit out because I think it's important. And the day before Easter, my mom and I passed after hospice care. I was happy. Hippie, it's hard. Life sucks. What I wouldn't give to have my mom here, what I wouldn't give just to have her, to hear her voice, I can still hear it in my head, I can still hear it, but I would love her hug. I would love her kiss on my cheek. She would always give me. I would love her you know, her help. I would love her guidance. I would love just to have my mom back. Life sucks. And that's why I think it's important to take care of ourselves. It's important to really focus on things that make us happy, things that cleanse us. She never complained, I know. Even when my mom was dying of cancer, she still never complained. She never bitched, you know? She never bitched. And maybe that's why I'm more of a complainer. It's not that I'm complaining and I'm looking for sympathy. I think it's just my coping mechanism. I think because I never heard my mom complain, and it makes me mad today. It makes me mad today. It makes me mad that I never heard her complain, and she should have been complaining because her life wasn't easy. Her marriage was hard. She was a single mom. She was trying to get through her past and her traumas. Maybe that's why I speak up so much. I'm trying to get somebody to hear me. I'm trying to get people to hear me, and I'm trying to normalize that it's okay. It's okay to say, you know what, today, I can't. It's okay to say, you know what, I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed. I need support. I need help. It's okay. And we don't do that because of our own insecurities. We don't want to look to people. We want to still be recognized, right? As I think that's strength in our family. And I think some of us have a hard time releasing that because people might look at us as weak. Or, God, my mom always bitched about everything, you know? I don't know. I just try to make sense of it sometimes. And sometimes I think to myself, fuck you. Fuck you. Does anybody not see I'm the only one running around all the damn day? Does anybody not see my back is hurting, I have cramps, my labia are hanging, I'm sweating, I'm bleeding, and I'm trying to keep my urine in my urethra, and I might shart at any minute while doing yard work, while cleaning a fucking toilet, while doing laundry, while making beds, while cleaning up shit outside, while trying barely hang on to the day. Oh, Nancy, that is hard. Nobody worries about me and my ailments. So I think when I'm here bitching throughout the day inside my house, nobody hears it. Nobody hears it but Dan. But yet, nothing changes. Nothing. Nothing changes. He says, you know, this is what he did when he pulled his back. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I pull my back. But you would know it because I don't complain like you do. And you know what I said? I'm going to tell you what I said. I said, well, that's funny because when your fucking back's hurt, you sit down like you do 99.9% of the day. My back's hurt. I am moving, I am grooving, and I'm getting shit done because I can't stop. Because if I lay down all day, what the fuck is going to happen? I'm going to get behind. I can't get behind. So I bitched to him all the time. Oh, my back. Ah. Hey, do you need me to help you? No, I got it. It's fine. Oh, shit. Yeah, GSR, who knows? It wasn't GSR. I actually looked on my account last night after I got off. And I didn't, it wasn't us because I would have seen if you were muted or deleted. You weren't. So it might have been YouTube. Anywho, I don't know. It's just my personality, you guys. I like to talk about everything. I like to talk about it. It helps me process my issues. It helps me process. You know, I talk to myself. Now, what am I going to do today? My back hurts, but you know what? I got to keep moving. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do that today. And I'm going to keep moving and grooving because it hurts to sit. It hurts to sit. It's better to keep moving. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just trying to get through the day. I'm just trying to get through the day. Where's my keys? Where's Bill? Where's my house? Where's my car? I didn't eat. Nothing today. I'm starving. Hey, Danielle, have you seen my brother Bill? Where are my keys? My car? Is that my car out there? Is this my house? No, babe. It's my house. That's my car too. Oh, it is? All right. Can I see the title just to make sure? Can I see the title? Because I know it's okay. It's okay if you want to drive it, but I just need to have some rules and regulations if you are using my stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. But this is not my house. All right, all right. Well, if it's not my house, then keep the lights on. If I don't pay for the bills, you don't pay for them. All right, all right. Ed, I need you out of my kitchen. Why? Well, because it's not safe for you. And this is my house. Oh, it's your house? All right, all right, all right. Then he leaves. Yeah. If this is your house, it's your rules. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Some days I don't want to. And some days I go outside and I spend my days in and out while Dan's here, taking care of him for the most part, somewhat, while I'm outside just losing my mind in my work. With my hurt back, my bleeding vulva, my leaky ass, and my leaky urethra. Venting is not supposed to be easy. You know, here's the thing, Guillermo. My biggest thing is normalizing day-to-day shit and being able to talk about things and not being seen as complaining, but helpful to make people feel not so alone in their life, to make people feel not so scared or why is it just them? It's not. Majority of people have a husband like Dan. And they say thank you every day for posting the shit because it makes them feel normal. I thought I was the only one. No. Well, you're going through menopause. Shit, my hanging vulva too. Shit, yeah, you're welcome. You have a leaky bladder? Oh, God. It's good to hear you start tinkling on yourself almost every day. How about the leaky sphincter? That too? Yes, God, girl. That's all menopause. You're right. Menopause. You have anxiety? You take something? Oh, me too. I can't talk about it because people think I'm weak. No, that makes us stronger. The more we can own our shit, the more we can validate our shit, the more we can share. The vulnerability we share makes us stronger. And a lot of us don't realize that. You know, I get all the time, I get all the slack, you know, for TMI. What is she talking about? How could you talk like that? Because it's fun to talk about. It's fun to talk about my struggles. It's fun to make fun of my issues. It's fun to make it normal because it is normal. There is no perfect people out there. There's no perfect relationship. There is no perfection in anybody's interpersonal relationships. Own it. Talk about it. Make fun of it. We all have to cope in this journey some way, right? Find what works. Making fun of everything for me is what works. It gets me through the day. The laughter is important because when you laugh, things don't stay too serious. The idea is stop burdening yourselves with everything that is probably not as important as you think it is in that moment.
Normalizing your true truths, normalizing your true feelings. That's being brave. Sadie, when you are feeling down, when you are feeling like you just want to cry and wallow in your self-pity, do it. Do it. Tell your husband, honey, you got this today. I need my time. I'm having a moment and I need to take my moment. We need to start being able to express ourselves to our partners, to our family, and being able to say, you know what? This is how I'm feeling today. I can't help it, but I'm feeling down. I'm feeling out. I'm feeling this sort of way. Just be patient, be kind, and just help. Stop being the brave one. Stop being brave. Because you know what? Sometimes we're only hurting ourselves. And you got to let it go. I killed B. Where did B leave? B left? Bye, Stacy. Hang tough. I need to fire off my chainsaw. Yeah, you can't. You guys, you can't. And that's what I'm trying to express, you know? It's what I'm trying to express with my ways, you know, with my platforms, is just to be able to try to have fun with as many things as you can as they come with you. Try to make fun, try to laugh, try to put a spin of humor on it. Try to, you know, turn the tables a little bit on your spouse or your partner or whoever. Have fun, because those things aren't the shit that really matters. You need to put the energy into the shit that really matters. And sometimes we can't help it. Sometimes we have our shit. Bye, Rebecca. Sometimes we have our shit, and sometimes I look at Dan and I'm like, you know what? You're gonna have to step it up to the plate today. You're just gonna have to do it, because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling some kind of way, and I'm feeling like fuck everybody. So there you have it. Bye, Janet. I know I gotta go too. My back feels a little bit better, but I think I'm gonna do some squats and shit. Just really, I don't want to do any weights. I think I really screwed up my body with the weights. But anyway, Sally, I saw something about a snake. I'm a little worried. Is it attached to a man? And, well, I don't know. Anyhow, you're welcome, Liggy. And that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be here for you guys, you know, trying to make you not feel so alone. Many of us spend time feeling so alone in a house full of people, but we are the cause of it. I really do believe that. We are the cause of it. We are the cause of it because people think we can handle it, because we've shown them over and over that we can, while we are drowning. Well, Goodman, get it checked out. Be safe. Hope you're feeling better. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for all the support. And thank you for understanding and getting me and knowing what my purpose is on days that I don't know what it is. Remember, you are important. You matter. And your feelings, oh, and you're worthy, I forgot about that. And you're fucking handsome, sexy, beautiful, whatever you want to look at. And remember, your feelings are valid. It doesn't matter what people think or how they feel about your feelings. They're yours. You own them. Put the stamp on them and tell them to fuck off. Anyhow, boundaries, set them. It's really important in life. And the people, when you set boundaries that don't like them and put up a fight, well, those aren't the people you want in your corner. I love you guys. You know, YouTube always records these, so there's always replayings on YouTube. There you have it. Find something for you. Tell all you badass bitches today. Do something you've been wanting to do. Go to lunch. Go see a movie. Eat some popcorn. Eat some cheesecake. Do what you ever want to do. Take your time and embellish in your moment. I love you guys. Have a good day. Ginseng, GSR, sometimes you need to come on with just ginseng just to spice things up a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I am going, my videos have been like so dead. Like I've been shadow, you know, people say they've been shadow banned. My videos lately are just, they can barely get 10,000 followers, if that, or views. Anyhow, you guys take your moment, enjoy yourselves. There's a lot of stuff I want to do today, but we'll see. I don't want to overdo my back. I still have to really take care of me too. Do the small things, you know, the easy things. Let's build up the core and stop eating so much, Danielle, because belly is going to be all out. Whatever. Love you guys. I'll see you later.